Hello, beautiful souls. It is Friday, December 19th, 2025, and you are here with me live and direct at the Coco Show. How is everybody doing? I see y'all. Hello from Oregon. What's popping and dropping? We got Vancouver in the house. How you doing, Guinness girl? She's in her car. She's driving. She's in them streets. Okay, Guinness girl, she's in the streets. S and Milton, darling, how are you doing? Listen, if you're joining live, I see you in the comment section. Hello, and if you're watching this on the replay, hello to you too. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our Rumble channel, Jean Claude at Beyond Mystic. And yes, we are now triple casting Rumble, YouTube, Jean Claude Beyond Mystic 003. And we are also on X live as well. So grab your popcorn. Don't forget, John is always here. John is always here with free popcorn for y'all. Uh, Today is a special day because it's the last Coco show for 2025, but I'm going to be back. I'll be back 2026. I'll be back before we head into our Beyond Mystic holiday break. How was your week? I see here Yvonne. Yvonne, hello, darling. How are you? Crypto Blonde from T Dot. Oh, y'all, let's chat. Let's have some fun. Yes, I'm gonna bring some tea, some news. You know, of course, I have to because that's what we're here. We're here to chat about what's popping and dropping that passed by this week and to give our 2 cents about it. That's what we're doing. See, people are grabbing your popcorn, John. There you go. Everybody wants your popcorn. Okay, now I want to share this news that's happening here. That was the buzz for the whole week from Monday till today here in Quebec. Now, when I saw this all over social media, mass crap media as well. Bonjour, chérie. Bonjour. I just couldn't. I'm going to let you guys, I'll just show you this news clip, news little snippet. Y'all, I can't. Just check what's written here. Quebec school insurers, the companies that insures the schools here in Quebec, set new sledding hill standards. Did you hear what I just said? Those cute little hills, because we get a lot of snow here. If you're like in a sunny part of the country, of your country, you're lucky. But here we get a lot of snow. And in the schoolyards, they shovel the snow and make little cute sliding hills for kids to play in. I know I used to be one of those kids. I would go bananas on those hills, having fun, the time of my life. Like I couldn't wait for that time of school day to go outside with my homegirls and like grab our crazy carpets and slide our lives away. Okay. Now I have this new rule that they're putting out. It's in French, but don't worry. I'm translating it verbatim to English. Okay. So, like I said, Quebec schools have now received official snow hill safety guidelines. Y'all heard me right. Okay. So, let me translate this French snippet that's all over the news that they're showing here. I'm going to translate it in English. Yes, yeah, exactly. We would make snow forts. Listen, you live here in the cold and you receive all of this type of crazy snow. That's what kids live for. Okay? Now, this is the new rules. Snow hills must be between 1.8 and 3 meters high. So, not too fun, not too dangerous, just government approved. The slopes must be exactly 25% because kids obviously carry their protectors in their backpack, their helmets, their knee pads, their elbow pads. Obviously, that's what they do. Okay. A design climbing zone and a designated waiting zone must be identified. The- Let me repeat that. A design no designated climbing zone and a designated waiting zone must be identified. So your teeny tiny self as a kid needs to wait in line. I guess they'll be drawing, spray painting a line in the snow or putting little cords on the side of the hill, and you gotta wait like you're in freaking Mount Everest and you're climbing that freaking mountain. Mind you, we're here, elementary school, Quebec, Canada. Okay, this is in the province of Quebec. Next, a communication plan must be developed and sent to parents. So the school, already that they have a lot of shit to handle. The teachers are all leaving for burnouts. They have like 30 kids in their classrooms. But the school needs to send out a communication plan to the parents to say, hello, dear parents. This is what's happening with the snow hill in the back in the schoolyard. Okay. Because that's all we have to do. Like that's I'm waiting for that email. Anyways, let's continue. And my favorite one is helmet use becomes mandatory if these standards are not respected. Translation. If the snow hill doesn't meet our exact specs, you better slap big old helmet on your kid's head and let him say, Jesus, take the wheel. I'm going to slide on this crazy carpet till the end of time. Now, please put your comments in the section. Please. Exactly, John. So, who is working for who? I thank you, Crypto Blonde. I couldn't. Like when I saw that news on Monday, this past Monday, I couldn't wait till Friday to say I need to speak to my Woo gang, to y'all. Is it me or it's just getting more crazier before the end of the year? Yes, I know Janine pulled cards saying, okay, everything, the energies are going to be intense. But I was like, Janine didn't say it was going to be stupid. Like she didn't say, oh yeah, and FYI, y'all going to see stupid shit in news as well that has uh, a rapport with your kid's school. I just cannot keep up with the craziness. Yes. Oh, exactly. They'll surely have speed control at the bottom of the hill. What's next? What like if my daughter goes on that and she's just like, woohoo, I'm living my best life. And she just goes faster than usual. So what? They're gonna send me a freaking speeding ticket through the mail and I lose my driver license? Like what is this? Please, y'all need to calm me down because I'm ready for everything. I think I am. Oh, CeeLo Joe, it's all good that you're late. Ain't no party. Ain't no problem. I mean, you're not late to the party. It's all good, sister. Oh my gosh, Hermano. Next, no more outdoor ice rinks. Now, what in the world are we in this communist China in Quebec, Montreal? What the is happening? Please. I'm ready for all of your. I know how y'all are like the you guys are professional roasters. Y'all gonna roast this news. They'll assign traffic slide directors. With You're right, Vicky. And I wonder where they're going to get that money from. Our taxes? Of course. So they're telling us the supervisors, the teachers, or whatever who takes care of checking, watching the schoolyard, what they're going to get paid to do the traffic of all of this, the surveillance of all of this, and what they have to go and do is like special training classes. What is this BS? Thank you, Guinness girl. I'll let you read her comment. Thank you. Exactly, Hermano. It's all about liability insurance, money control. Now, isn't that completely? And during like mass crap media news, because I was watching that show, I put on my TV in the morning just to see what's up. Because before, like, I start my morning school routine, whatever, and I let that play in the back because it gets me in tune of like, okay, this is what's going to be covered beyond during the Beyond the News with Janine and Jean Claude. So I know what they're talking about. I prepare everything, and I know what's going to be happening during the week. So when what that was playing, and I was like, because usually they always go in the streets and interview live people, like, "Hey, sir, what do you think about this news?" I was like, I can't wait to see who in the world they're gonna get to interview in the streets of like, what do you think about this new sliding hill standards for elementary school? And of course, they had to get the two retards that they had in the streets. I'm sorry if you don't like the word retard, but come on. So yeah, I think it was a women, two ladies, and they're like, "Yeah, I do understand for the safety of our kids. It's very smart to do that and put a helmet." A helmet. We're talking about a little snow hill in a backyard. I'm not shipping my kid in the Alps to do professional skiing. That, of course, wear a freaking helmet. But if my kid is at school with all of these adults just checking around that everybody's safe, why would my kid need a helmet? I don't think that we have that much of snow to freaking build a freaking mountain in the schoolyard. Like a Alp-sized mountain. You're not in freaking France or here in Quebec, Mont Tremblant, like all of the popular mountains that we all go skiing on. You're not going to have that in the backyard of the school of my kid. I'm just saying. Oh, this is a good one. Living with the new Karen dictatorship. That's what's happening in Quebec. I just wanted to keep you guys in tune of what's happening here. And it's exactly that. We have freaking Karens all over the government ruling over us. And this was like the cherry on top for me. They'll assign how much time you can slap. Oh, yeah, it's true. They have that rule too, as well, that a fifth grader, it's only like every single day is a different grade that could go and slide. So a fifth grader, if it's Wednesday, it's for a fifth grader. And then next season, like the Tuesday, it's kindergarten. What? So all of the kids can play together? Listen. So clearly I have to have this conversation with my daughter. I don't know if they have a little snow hill in their backyard, in their schoolyard, but I'll need to have this conversation with my kid. I was just overwhelmed. I was just overwhelmed. I had to catch myself and keep myself cool, calm, and collected because I guess that next in 2026, they won't be able to build a snowman. Is that what's happening next? No snowman? So my kid can go out in our front lawn and build a freaking snowman, and then there'll be a cop that's gonna come and say, "Ma'am, you're not allowed to build that here." Okay, I guess that's where we're coming to. Wakey, wakey, normies. Thank you very much, SN Milton. Thank you, sister. That's going to be cute. Imagine seeing them in the schoolyard with their little whistle. Shh, you're not allowed to do that. Calm down. Hey, where's your helmet? Your helmet. Okay. I'm done with this news. I just can't anymore. I am over it. I had to do it now to get it out of my system because I've been waiting since Monday to tell you all of this. Okay. I was waiting since Monday, working every single day. And I was like, oh, I am ready to speak to my Wu gang because this mama, I think I was going to lose my bonkers. I was almost going to go Britney Spears, shave my freaking head off. Imagine if I came on the show live, no more hair. I just lost it. Britney Spears style, all gone. Running around in poom poom shorts in the streets of Montreal with my umbrella, losing my shit. Imagine. I was almost there. I love you, Britney Spears. It's messed up what they did to you, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay. I almost lost my shit. Oh, hermano, you did not say. Y'all, white people better be careful. They're going to say that, oh, you're building a white snowman? Ah, that's so racist. Watch the black people going, that is so racist. A white snowman, Black Lives Matter. Sorry, y'all. I'm just saying. It's as dumb as that. What in the world? Okay. Yes. Hey, Earth Dragon. How you doing, darling? Yes, it's unreal. I'm telling you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. It's there in the news. You could Google that stuff. I'm not just sugarcoating it and saying, "Oh yeah, that's what the rumors are." No, no, it's there. Literally, it was every single day. They were just giving little snippets here and there on news channels, on the social media, and then just saying like, no, like they have to put rules on the snowbanks, and oh man, I just oh really? Are they? Okay, good. I don't feel judged that I use that word because these woke people are gonna lose their shit on me and like, oh, how can you be using the word retarded? I'm like, okay, like, come on. You can't tell me this is not crazy. I'm just saying. If I'm telling you guys, if ever y'all see my homies, my white friend homies, if they come to us and say building a snowman that's white is racist, and why are we calling? Well, why did the woke community come at our jugular and say, hey, why do you call it a snowman and not a snow transgender yell she it plant, whatever they call themselves? Why didn't y'all come for us with that? Why? I'm just saying. Anyways, I had to get it out, y'all. Thank you guys so much to listen to my rant. I just had to. I couldn't believe this is happening here. Like, I know there's a lot of shit happening in the world. I know there's a lot of crap happening here in Canada and all of the provinces as well. I know, but this, I couldn't. I was like, okay, they really think we're dumb. Like, they really think that we're dumb. So, anyways, dude, I'm happy that you guys like my rant. I'm thank you. I appreciate. Oh, you guys are killing me. How dare you assume the snow person's gender? I should totally make a t-shirt with that. I should take what you're talking into it. What intuitive? I can't like alchemist. Okay. I should take what you just said and put it on a t-shirt and have the snowman in the colors of the rainbow, the flag. I should. This is so good. This is excellent. Oh, and no carrots allowed. No freaking way. Nope. Mm-mm. That's what's going to happen here. We're going to have a freaking boring holiday. That's what, listen, with all of these rules here in Quebec, Earth Dragon, we thought the same thing. We thought the same thing. Now let's go into more serious news because I was seeing this a lot in social media. And during the live shows with Janine and Jean-Claude, everybody was still talking about, oh, can you pull on the event of the Bondi Beach event that happened in Australia? It was global information. Everybody, when that happened, it was like this past weekend, right? If my mind is right, or put it in the comment section. Um, so yes, this event was worldwide. Do I still have that tweet, that X post? I should find it because Candace Owen posted on X and she spoke about it during her live show. Let me just check on my phone. And she said that she got a cue and said that an event as like intense as the world says, the 11th of September 11th, will be happening in a couple of weeks. And then boom, what happened in Australia? No. Oh man, I was sure I screenshot it because she said literally in that X post, please like save this post. And I did, and now I don't find it anymore. Wait, let me just try to see if I have it on my computer. Guys, or if you have it, posted in the comments. In my files. If I have it here, y'all, guys, you're gonna love me for this. Oh, I got it. Is it this one? Yes. Here we go. So we're going to talk about that. And we did get, so for those who didn't see the card pull that Janine did in regards of this event, I will be sharing the snippet of this clip so you guys have the access to it. And I just want to show this post of Candace. Voila. So Candace Owens posted, they have been signaling that a 9/11 style attack is coming the second week of December. Save this tweet. It will age well. Okay, it's not as like buildings falling, planes crashing. Yeah, whatever. It's not, but it's as globally alarmed. Everybody was talking about this event in Australia. It was all over the world. So Janine did pull cards on it with Jean-Claude during a Beyond the News. So for those who missed it or who didn't watch the Beyond the News, I got a snippet for you because I saw it a lot in the comment section saying, hey, we want more card pulls, or did Janine pull cards on this event? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. So I got your back and I'll show you the snippet right now.
Okay. What was the intended goal with this operation?
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at that for now and see.
We got some fives right off the bat.
Yeah, we do have
There's a big windstorm here, so I got some bad internet.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, sorry. See if we give that a minute, maybe it'll populate there.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, I don't know. Can you see those clearly, Jean-Claude?
Yeah, we can see them enough. Just go through them, Janine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the Five of Swords here. So that is a temporary setback card. It's also a fighting card. It could be like the war coming out in the open. Here we've got a fighting war kind of card. So we got some warring cards. Now we've got the Three of Pentacles here, which is everybody involved is in on it. Okay, because this is something that was created, or somebody created on a firm foundation, something to go ahead with. Okay, so even though it looks like there was an attack of some kind on a group of people, I feel like everybody was in on it, and they're showing something about how the war's been fought against humans, maybe for a really long time. We've been psyoped, faked out, bullied to get our guns away, to take away our privileges, to take away our freedoms. Okay, they've used these psyops. So I feel like
For now, see.
Oops, sorry.
in on it. Okay, because this is something about how the war's been fought against humans, maybe for a really long time. We've been psyoped, faked out, bullied to get our guns away, to take away our privileges, to take away our freedoms. Okay.
Even to take away our snowmans and to take away our snow hills for our kids. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
They've used these psyops. So I feel like everybody there was in on it. So if anybody said, oh, I had a relative, because I got somebody wrote me and said they had somebody they knew had a son or a daughter involved here, I'd want to check up what's really going on with that son or daughter. Are they in acting school? Are they signed up in an acting guild? Are they maybe a crisis actor? Because it looks to me like everybody was in on it. The cops were in on it. They had a certain cue. They were all told to just sit around until so many people were apparently shot. Someone else was trying to show how it was clear the gun was shooting blanks. All these people were running towards the shooter instead of away from the shooter. So they must have known that the gun was shooting blanks, weird stuff like that. So then now we got these three major arcanas across the bottom. So we've got, that's our alliance card, or higher intelligence that's kind of more advanced than humanity. Interesting. And then we've got the Hierophant. So this group is taking a handle or maybe dominating this group, which would be the deep state. And this in the middle is the Justice card. So I feel like they're really readying to out that justice has been served on these guys because they've been doing this to us, but they have to give us an example of how they do it.
Okay.
Listen, this is exactly why I love grounding into the cards instead of reacting emotionally when I see these events. There's always more happening beneath the surface, behind the curtains. So I'm just going to leave it at that. We have no more comments on that event. And yeah, and I do remember that Janine did speak more about it during the Beyond the News. Was it that event or another one that they were really? I think it was another event. So I'm not gonna pronounce myself. I think it was another event. Yeah, I see so many shows like you guys, but I'm working at the end and taking notes and preparing for the next show. So yeah, I think I'm confusing the pulls. But yeah, I'm not gonna go further into it. But listen, y'all know what I'm thinking, my dear woo-woo gang. Oh, I like this. Fear, false evidence appearing real. Oof. Thank you, Leanne. Oh, that's a good one. It is so hard to keep seeing these fake events. It's intense. I must admit, it's intense. Same thing with the Charlie Kirk event. When it came out, I was like, what? A transgender? Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently. And then, yes, it's him. Now it's not him. Candace Owen coming out with all of the tea. Like when we know in the back end that I'm pretty sure they're all chilling all together and having their glass of Chardonnay at the end of the day. You know how it is. It's all theater. I always refer myself to this. Every time I see an event like that, I think about that Netflix series from back in the days, The House of Cards. Please tell me you guys saw this. We're not going to talk about Kevin Spacey. I know there's a lot of drama with him, whatever. But do you guys remember this? I think that I need to watch it again just to get back into it and just compare because it came out a long time ago. You guys remember this TV series? Well, Netflix series, The House of Cards. Such a good series. When did this came out? Let me Google it. What year? I refer everything to that now. So when there's like big events, I'm like, oh, snap, wait a minute. Don't forget The House of Cards, Coco. Everything is a freaking movie. First episode dated February the 1st, 2013. It was such a good show. It was a great, great series. I need to watch it again. I hope it's still there on Netflix. I need to get back at it. So anyways, yeah. So there you guys got it for the card pull on that event in Australia. And yeah, so before we hop into the next topic, I'm pretty sure you guys are going to appreciate if you didn't see this specific show during the week. I just want to, give you a little review. So yes, let's hop into this quickly. It is the Beyond Mystic holiday promo. 50% off on the Insider Access Pass. So use the promo code HO50 and shop on beyondmystic.net to get your annual membership. And if you're already a member of the IAP, you could just use this right now to renew for next year. So this will expire on January the 4th. And as well, if y'all ain't got no plans for the holidays, or you have like a little time off between celebrations, we'll hop onto the Beyond Mystic Academy and use a promo code holidays 2025 and choose one of the workshops that you were eyeing for the whole year and saying to yourself, should I jump into it or not? Well, now's the time because everything's at 50% off. So hop on. Come on the train and ride it. Y'all remember that song? Come on the train and ride it. Now is the time. 50% off. Beyond Mystic Academy for this amazing holiday promo that will be ending as well on January the 4th, 2026 already. Can y'all imagine? That's where we are now. 2026 is around the corner, the year of the horse. And I'm a Sagittarius, half horse, half fabulous. Anyways, so yes, this next topic, I wanted, when Janine pulled cards, I was like, oh, I'm going to take this snippet because we're here. It's almost the last week of December. So Janine pulled the cards for the energy of the last week of December. So we're going to wrap up the show. Before we start just chit-chatting, before we wrap up the show, I'll chit-chat with you guys right after. And during the quick draw Thursday, she pulled the energies on the final week of this month and what is important for us to be aware of what's unfolding and what type of energies that will be trickling in. So let's tune in to what Janine had with the cards as energy.
So we've got the Queen of Swords there. Now we've got the Justice card, the Justice and the Queen. Queen of Swords, Justice. So she is very much like a tribunal card, or can be. She's about really bringing somebody up on something and calling them on their shit, that sort of thing, right? She's very direct and doesn't tippy-toe around and doesn't go through usual channels. She just pulls you up on your shit. Excuse my language if that offends you. Okay, so here we've got the Justice card. Now, the Justice card can be literally justice. So I feel like between now and then, I would be very surprised to not see somebody either get arrested and or come right out in the open about either what happened to them, how they were called to justice, or being called to justice on the public, in a public way. Okay, so publicly called to justice. And this could even be the outing, some kind of outing, although this has already happened quite a few times if you've been paying attention. It's been really clearly outed that Trump has said the word tribunals. He even, in a post, he shared a post and asked if people would support military tribunals, which is, to me, it's like, that's as good as saying that military tribunal rumor stuff, that's true. Okay. And I've been saying for years they've been having these military tribunals, probably since 2016. They've been at it, actually. That's how crazy our world is that we're in. A lot of things we think are happening now already happened quite a while ago, and they play them out in a way that's maybe more digestible, or I don't know, helps us understand them more, maybe. Anyway, a lot of things we're watching have already happened, I guess is what I'm saying. But these two cards look like, I think, a lot more outing about tribunals here, and or somebody being actually taken in and called to justice in front of everybody, which sounds like an arrest to me. Maybe more than one. That would be really exciting. But anyway, one anyway. Okay, so here we've got the 7 of Cups here, or sorry, the 5 of Cups. So this one's a little disappointing here. I feel like there's a disappointment between now and the end of maybe 2025. That just, I would just hazard a guess here, and it's a guess, that disappointment might be the Epstein files. I feel like, and I did a read on this yesterday, and I feel like, and I've often got that the Epstein files won't officially come out tomorrow, like they say. It's Friday the 19th. They say they're going to come out. No, I don't. I think they're going to step back and or just release some of them, and or release something that isn't satisfactory and people don't see it as this is what we were looking for. The meat isn't in, I don't think, what's coming out tomorrow. And I hate to be the bearer of that bad news, but that's just what I get with the cards. I hope I'm wrong about that. I hope it really does come out tomorrow, but the cards are saying no, you're going to be disappointed. I feel like that's probably what that's talking about there. So there's a disappointment for the community. The good news is this disappointment's short-lived. I keep getting that February is more a date for that kind of disclosure. Okay. Now here we've got the hidden influence. Here is the Fool. So things could go in directions in certain areas, directions we never expected. Okay. So there's really weird things that we never expected coming out, and things we were expecting, maybe we're disappointed they didn't come out. Okay, so try to watch for what does come out and don't lament what didn't happen. Try noticing what does, because some really unexpected things come out. We all know that even this community will be surprised by some of the things that are disclosed in the coming months, days, months, years. We're going to even be surprised, at the things we learn. Okay, here we've got, so it's all connected to secrets. Okay, so the secrets coming out might be big secrets, maybe not the ones we were focused on. This card reminds us to not cry over spilt wine in this case. If you look closely at those cups, it looks like there's spilt wine, but there's 2 full cups behind. So notice what you do get, not what you don't get, right? So try not to stay, because how we feel, because cups are emotions, how we feel about things, we can actually check in with our feelings and shift them energetically, or at least not stay tied to them, or not stay like kind of a prisoner to the feelings. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this card kind of sometimes stays too long in disappointment. Disappointment to me is like a huge waste of time. It's a way, move on, okay? Because life's not going to wait for your disappointment, right? Okay, so we're going to need to move on and notice what is happening and not what didn't happen that we wanted to. There's a carefulness to how they're putting these things out. That's been something like a theme, right? Okay, and right towards the end, I think the New Year, or even New Year's weekend, or the week of New Year's, so New Year's Eve, and that's the fake New Year's Eve, by the way. That's the January 1st New Year's. I guess New Year's Eve would be December 31st, but that's not the real New Year's. In my opinion, the real New Year's would be spring, would be April Fool's Day, actually. We all got fooled when the real New Year's is. But anyway, towards the end of that, And just before I come back, it looks like there's some really big, exciting thing that they've been carefully bringing out. It looks secret related as well. And they've been bringing it out slowly, but we get a really big drop then. So that's exciting there. It might be related to, it could be related to ET, alien, otherworldly, or yeah, this could have something to do with the Three Eye Atlas. So again, Three Eye Atlas is going to be the closest to Earth that it gets, apparently, or as far as we know so far anyway, tomorrow. So tomorrow's this big energy day, but I feel like, no, like you don't see too much about it, right? I feel like that could take a few days or weeks to really see any shift around that. And it feels more energetic. Okay. And it feels more emotional. And I did get this when I was looking at it with Jean-Claude. There's going to be a big emotional surge in our energy that is coming from that entity being close to our world. Okay. We're not sure exactly how the world is. I'm not sure. Is that thing coming dimensionally in? Or is it in fact literally coming from outer space? Because I'm not sure exactly how things work, right? I'm not tied to the idea that it literally space is the way that we're told or that NASA says it is. Anyway, so I'm being creative with the language on purpose because I'm trying to stay open and flexible because that's what we all got.
Thank you, Janine. And mind you, she was always, for this past month, her cards were always mentioning that it was much more in February that would see something much more intense in our faces. And yeah, I saw your comment from Hermano. So the Epstein files released today, a nothing burger. Oh yeah, you're pretty right. So let me just check here what's live right now in the news. So what do we have here? Okay, let's see what's out here in the news with the Epstein files. So more Epstein photos released, okay, by House Democrats as DOJ deadlines looms. This was when? This was yesterday. Okay, yeah, I saw this on social media. Epstein with all of these pictures. That's Bill Gates. So yeah. Oh, look at that. Is that George Soros? Is that? No, that's not him. No. Yeah, I saw that yesterday. Let's see. Is there anything else? Epstein file release. 55 minutes ago. Okay. Live updates. No, there's nothing new. What we're covering. Let's listen to this all together. So this came out today. Yeah, 140, updated 142. Let me know if you guys hear anything. It's not playing yet.
On Thursday, Democrats on the House Oversight Committee released over 60 photos that it had received from the Jeffrey Epstein estate. The committee has over 95,000 images that it is combing through, and Democrats have released smaller batches of it. Now, on Thursday, the release showed just how connected Epstein was to so many powerful men, including Bill Gates and philosopher Noam Chomsky. There's also photos of what appears to be a female's body with quotes of the book Lolita on it, which is about a man's obsession with a 12-year-old girl. There's also snippets of a text conversation where individuals are discussing sending a woman for money. There's also foreign passports that appear to be belonging to women. Now, there's no context around these photos. We don't know when they were taken or by whom. Democrats added redactions for anyone that they believed could be a potential victim of Epstein's crimes. CNN has reached out to everyone who was identified in the photos released on Thursday and is waiting for more. Annie Grayer, CNN, Washington.
Boring. Please tell us something we don't know. What else is in here on Trump's schedule? President Trump will speak at the White House this afternoon at an event to announce deals with pharmaceutical companies. Okay. And foreign affairs. Trump. Blah, blah. That's it. Yeah, Janine was spot on. Anyway, we have this news, The Independent, 23 minutes. Maybe it's going to get blocked by my ad blocker. Do we have anything new here? Look at us looking at live news together. I love y'all. Let's hear what they have to say. If this is anything new.
Epstein and people that may have been associated with him.
So yes, so today is the 30 days where, and I expect that we're going to release several 100,000 documents today, and those documents will come in all different forms, photographs and other materials associated with all of the investigations into Mr. Epstein. And just so everybody appreciates, President Trump has said for years that he wants full transparency, and he wants the Department of Justice to release everything that we can with respect to this investigation and cases. And we saw during the Biden administration radio silence from the very Democrats that are screaming from congressional steps today that we haven't done enough. But guess what? President Trump signed that law 30 days ago, and we have been working tirelessly since that day to make sure that we get every single document that we have within the Department of Justice, review it and get it to the American public.
Representative
Okay, boring. Nothing new. Oh, yes. And y'all, can you please add in that nothing burger order? I would like a side of iced tea. Thank you. Listen, we can't get turned up. We know what's up. We'll leave it as is. Oh, milkshake chocolate. Damn, Guinness girl. Damn. You said, listen, if I'm eating a nothing burger, I am putting a milkshake chocolate with that at the same time. Damn, okay. I thought I was like getting ready to boogie with my iced tea, and she went out with a milkshake, y'all. Listen. So what else? Oh, thank you, John. Listen, like, really? How many pages they said? 7,000? I'll wait. We've been waiting a long ass time. Listen, we'll wait. We're patient enough. Anyways, y'all, I'm starving too. It's lunchtime for me. Exactly. I'm starving. You guys are talking about burger. I'm like, wow, I would love to eat a big old burger right with a lot of pickles. You damn right. Jeez. So yes, Vicky, it's total BS. What a waste of time. Anyways, keep me posted if you guys do see anything new with this Epstein file. Jeez Louise. Ain't nothing new. Anyways, here we are at the end of the show. It is Friday. Go take it in. Here it's rainy and windy. Nothing cute. Like, it's raining. The snow is melting. What is this weather? If you have the sun, take it in. I'm using all of these lights to get some more fake sunshine in my office because nothing is sunshining outside. It's depressing. It is. So before we end this show, I just want to remind you that right after, it's Intuition Fridays with Ashala and Penny Kelly at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Saturday, the last Psychic Tarot Weekly show of the year. And it will be back for 2026. Why am I always like in my head? It's always saying 2027. No, 2026. Clearly, I'm already done with 2026. So yes, the Psychic Tarot Show with Ashala, Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And friendly reminder, y'all, the Beyond Mystic holiday break is starting December 22nd until January 4th. We will be back on January 5th with new content, new shows, workshops, whatever. We're going to bring a lot of new stuff, especially with the survey that you guys took time to answer. We totally listen and we will deliver. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me. And thank you so much to tune in every single day with us on our Rumble channel and as well on our YouTube channel. You guys are so amazing. Here's our Rumble channel, Jean-Claude at Beyond Mystic, and our YouTube channel, Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 003. I freaking adore you guys. Take this time during the holiday season to rest, to reset, to be gentle with your loved ones, even if they're 3 dears. To take time to disconnect, if possible, to disconnect from social media, the news. Look, I will try my best as well to not be on mode. Okay, what's happening in the news today? I will try my best to disconnect, to be a little hermit in my home. And we'll be back for 2026 with brand new energy, with all of you guys tuning in with us. I am so happy, so blessed, forever grateful to be tuning in every Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time with you guys. And for everybody that watch on replay, I love you guys so much. Let me just check here in the comments section. Merry Christmas to all of you guys. Happy holidays. Thank you so much, Leanne. Yes. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Happy holidays, Crypto. Love you. Earth Dragon J, thank you guys so much. Hermano Branco, Crypto Blonde. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Oh, I didn't know. Trump has a 1 p.m.? Really? It's almost an hour late. Okay, well, I'll tune into that. Look at me saying, oh, we should disconnect from social media and news. I'm like, oh, there's a 1 p.m. and he's late, an hour. Perfect. I'm going to tune in. That's me. Bravo, Coco. Bravo. Y'all know I should just go and hop in my car and grab a burger. That would be so amazing. I'm still in my detox, though. I'm trying to eat clean and stuff. That's pretty hard. That's really hard to detox. I love burgers. That's like, oh. Anyways, thank you guys so much. See you next year. Bisous, bisous. Bye.